home program, money back for college. If you want to go to college, make sure you're not being ripped off by like for-profit colleges and the actual walk away with an actual, and plan. You don't even need to do anything else other than, but they don't want to do anything. And then you have people on the quote-unquote left who want to run interference for the money. Pro-black who have all these racial rallies and all this kind of stuff, but they don't support the bills that are actually on the table. They don't support the efforts that are actually going on within their actions. So it's both the left and the right who's actually running this sort of interference, risk, con game, running interference game on what's happening here. The progress is very easy. You have to track down the ability to deliberately misunderstand the process that's going on. And that's why they bring on these black conservatives in a totally area, so that way he can get down to control his way to an actual serious ass conversation with no criticism. Now, if this was actual thing, this video would be flagged as misinformation and this wouldn't even be on the internet. But the right wing has so much money and there's so many dumbass people who want to believe in this specific point of view that it literally overpowers everything. There's always another place. So, it's ridiculous.
Politics. I'm not trying to call anybody names here. I want to understand, where's this money actually coming from? Is it California, in San Francisco, I just go there recently, they're talking about giving people $5 million checks. How is this being funded? Fundamentally, they want it to come from the tax dollars. And here's the thing, like, we got a fucking debt ceiling. We can barely pay our own freaking bills. So the state's $31 trillion in debt. So where is this money coming from? Yeah, so I want you to understand. This small thinker over here, don't try to reason.
There's the road.
I want you to understand the reasoning behind what they do and how this also ties into sort of the anti-capitalism, anti-millionaire, billionaire rhetoric.
Lay down.
Trying to push the left, okay? So on one hand, they're going to say, you are entitled to reparations because you're so black.
From the turntable,
slavery and the trauma and all that
going
other stuff. You're
towards
entitled to
Senegambia.
You are not meant to think where the money's supposed to come from. Okay, it's obviously going to come from tax dollars. It's obviously going to come from the federal. Nothing to say about.
This one is looking better, but still they haven't put in any drains to allow the water to drain off the road in a manner that it doesn't damage the road and flood the road that we are driving on now and the road that other people are driving on. All the water coming off the road is going to go into the neighborhood, and if people who live in Gambia know that it's a substantial amount of water. I mean, sometimes that water can go up to a foot, 18 inches deep beside the road. So this thing needs to be drained and drained. Good drainage needs to be put in. But you'll see, maybe after they put the road in, then they come back and dig it up. Which is the way things are done. You know, like here when they build a house, they don't put water pipes and electrical in while building the walls. They come back later after they plaster the walls and everything and cut. They come back later and cut the space to run the lines for the water and electricity through. So then your walls in your house have these, you can see them where your electrical wiring is run inside the wall. Then they have to replaster it. So they weaken the blocks to put the electricity cables in,
The government, right?
and in a weak block anyway.
People that are so anti-capitalist, anti-millionaire, anti-billionaire, whatever, they're never really good. They're not thinking about taxation.
That's the way things are built.
Best friend was he told
It's normal.
He was perfectly pro to just take taxpayer
But
money.
I don't know. It's better. The road we have now is
Fundamentally, if you get these people to hate capitalism, hate millionaires, hate
has the
billionaires,
potential to be better than what we had in the past.
you're such a victim and vote for us and we'll do it. Of course it's going to be tax dollars. But they're not thinking about the fact that this is literally their own money that they're going to be getting back.
Like I said, the potential now.
When you look at numbers like this, you know who the first slave owner was in America? You know the first ever slave owner?
Hey, that's the car right there. See that gray car? That's the Subaru. It's a 4-wheel drive. It's one that's good for here too. But the only thing is that the engine is a low compression engine, from what I've been told. And you can have kind of problems with that. But anyway, see if the machine works.
You have a lot of people who are basically pushing for lineage-based anyways, saying, hey, if you can prove that your history goes back to slavery, you know, you're entitled.
Let me make
So, I mean,
something
if that's the case,
absolutely
if that's the
clear
case, okay,
now.
go back and, you know, that one black slave or whatever, and just not get reparations. I think, you know,
My videos, I give you my thoughts. And if I see something I think is an error, I also say one. And let me tell you something right now. Regardless of my criticism, this is infrastructure that is critically needed in the Gambia. Regardless of the minor issue, with the road, with the power. Well, they are minor. Anytime you have a problem with the power, it's serious. With the communication, we need better. We need better power, better communication, better water supply. Yes, but we still have it, and we're still putting in it more. And that is critical. That's absolutely necessary. Regardless of being may not be perfect, and no nation has done everything perfectly. Never been done. So don't get me ideas, you know, your foolishness. Some of you go off the rails with things like this. This is a necessary piece of infrastructure for the Gambia. Not perfect, yes, but tremendous improvement. And going forward, people are going to learn to build better. They're going to invent. See what I was talking about, people crossing the road? There's no way to cross the road, and you have people like this elder who has to walk across the highway to get to the other side when she get off the bus. Or so. But anyway, going forward, Africans going to be the inventors of the technology affect
Well, they're also slaves. And they was able
what Africa.
to get these people to sharecrop. So they was paid twice. Yes, they got toasted to river for a while. So
Car
it's like,
burned.
okay, so you got
And he's stripping it. The car is burnt and he's stripping it.
Because the National Guard ran the actual election. Most people was mad as hell. And then after that, you have the shutdown of the actual process of Reconstruction. And then you have like most of the reparations act.
Like I said, Africans are going to be the inventors of the next infrastructure. It's already started. You can go east where you see even Nigeria here also where they're using the internet to improve the banking system. And what's happened is every time that African create something, you get these Caucasians from the West coming in, paying them what they think is a lot of money for their creation. But the Caucasians look at it as down the road. It's not the creation per se, but it's the power. We are buying power in the future over Africans.
There was a time reparations were actually paid.
Yeah. But that's what's going to happen. That's what's happening. The African is getting what he thinks is a big payday, but he's not. You see what Google does. Google might pay Google, Apple, Meta. They might pay $2 billion for a company. But by the time they get through using the technology that they bought, it's the power of that technology that they bought. And that power far outweighs the money. I made a video about money a couple of days ago. This one is like touching on power. Money is power. It can be, but most of the time it is not. What you do with it, that is the power. What you use it for, that's the power. Real power is like the U.S. military, the CIA, the ability to make huge changes whenever and however you want to. That's power.
The cost of slavery and its legacy of systemic racism, generation, racial disparity, and widespread protests of brutality. Yet, whenever calls for reparations are made, as they are again now, opponents counter that it would be unfair to settle
There's other things that
those not personally responsible.
power too that doesn't involve money. But we're not dealing with power today. But this is what the Gambia needs. This road, this infrastructure. When it's in place, it's going to improve the time that it takes to drive from Senegambia to the airport. Now it takes an hour driving on this thing. The previous road used to flood. Like I said, in some places a foot deep.
What often gets forgotten by those
So
who
the minor
payouts
issues that I point out far outweighed by the value of the road itself. This infrastructure is a big change. If they add, if like I suggested, they put in 2 roads, just maybe 5 kilometers of road every year per village in the country. 10 years, the Gambia would be a powerhouse in the ECOWAS. As small as people believe it is, it would be a powerhouse. All they have to do is use the river, and they can take almost all the way to Guinea-Bissau. Cargo, everything, transport people, everything from on the River Gambia, all the way to the interior. That's why the British fought the French for this river. This river made the British, helped to make the British Empire wealthy and powerful. This river almost controlled West Africa. It's one of the rivers that control West Africa. So in Gambia, they use the river the way that it should be. Even though it's surrounded by Senegal, it'd be more powerful than Senegal. Most of Senegal is waterless. Imagine using the river to supply all of Senegal within, 1,000 kilometers. Not even 1,000, 500 kilometers from Gambia on the east side. Imagine that. And this river can provide fertilizer 500 miles around the Gambia. Are we going? So Gambia has potential, but you have to find the people who want to use it. And like I said, this problem with age, you got a problem where the people who make changes to the environment, the age group, are either dying recklessly or being exported. And those who stay, they are really a part of the problem that exists in all of Africa. England, France, Germany, Sweden, they're taking the age group of people who look at the world and want to change it. Are we going here? Right choice? Wafe? Okay. But anyway, times there are changing, according to one of the people that I heard write the song, a guy called Bob Dylan. Sam Cooke said the same thing. Change gonna come. Alright, have a great day wherever you are. Peace.